Yeah, it's recording already. We rolling. I have like 200 gigs. So we going forever. But all right, welcome everyone.
What's good, y'all?
What kind of action is that?
I don't know.
Oh, you brought the shades
What is
back.
the?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I have to bring them back for.
Get 1 drop of water.
Yeah,
Water.
that definitely helped.
He's a sea creature.
All right, so
What's going on, guys?
damn, Mark, go ahead, take point. You got it, cause I'm tight.
Okay.
I'm tight. Nah, I'm coming.
Game
in
of
with
Thrones
the smoke.
podcast, guys. We're gonna hear discussing it, our views and opinions. What?
Sounds weird when you do it.
All right, never mind. I won't do it. Never mind. Go ahead.
Is it so gentle? Like, hey guys.
Nah, cause I'm gonna be nasty.
All right.
What's good, fuckheads? Nah,
Oh,
my
shit.
chill.
What's good, y'all? This is Comic Guys.
What's good, y'all? This is Comics Guys.
Podcast.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Nah, but for real, deadass. What's up? This is the first episode 12 of all time for Comic Gods. Chillin with Villains
That'll
podcast.
be the only 12th episode.
Yep, there's
You could
only
say that about every episode.
exactly until we hit the hundreds, and then we say it over again.
All right.
All right.
So, but yeah, fuck, man, I can't believe we're here talking about a season ending,
A series ending.
a series ending, which is it's like PTSD. But welcome to the first episode 12 ever. Chillin with Villains podcast. Aussie Mandy is here with Sir Clown Prince, Lord Magneto, and Maester Zoom.
Why are you laughing when you just
No, I clear my throat. I clear my throat.
Oh, okay.
Being
I
a Maester is
that.
lit, bro. That's no small feat.
Yo, RIP my boy Sam, who tried to implement democracy and everybody just laughed. in
Yo,
his
everybody was like,
face.
Yo,
I didn't think that was that funny. I was like, did they need that?
No, I feel like it was a meta joke. It was like,
Yeah, it was
oh,
like
democracy,
saying, yeah,
lol. It was like that, but yeah, guys, we're gonna break down season 8, even though we are a week late. But so what?
Yeah.
We get
People
it.
still talking about it till this
Yeah,
day.
it's still. I
And
feel
it's
like
still gonna be
to this
talked about.
day, like it's
Yeah.
years from now.
to this
day.
to this day.
To this day.
But yeah, so we're gonna break down. We're gonna go through like all the episodes,
Right.
chronologically. Maybe not chronologically. Chronologically.
Nah, I feel like,
Can't
to
speak.
be honest,
We
we
don't
should
really-
just say whatever.
Say all right,
on our
fine.
mind.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna just say whatever.
Because we go episode by episode on take so
Yeah,
long.
but
Yeah, facts.
just know I'm here for all the smoke.
He hated this season.
Yo, put your at just so they know.
No,
who
that's
it is.
that's gonna be very notable.
He told,
and
us
prominent.
that, he told us that he thinks Game of Thrones is like the worst show of all time now. So, and he signed the petition to remake the.
That's
I was the
crazy.
first one on there.
Signatures that
I
got.
was
They got
the
over a
first
million
one on there.
signatures.
Dude, the thing is
They
like
would never do that, though. I don't understand.
Never.
it's not. The point is just I think they wanted to let people know, hey, we didn't like the season or whatever. But it's just like, yo, like,
Congratulations.
yeah, congratulations. 2, it's nothing's gonna happen. 3, it's just so disrespectful. I think to everyone who actually
Everyone who
worked on it.
yeah.
Well,
And-
I'm glad you started off on that about the whole petition thing.
Okay. Oh, so can I keep going?
No, yeah, keep going.
So like,
Talk your shit, boy. Talk your shit. That's what this episode
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Talking your shit today.
like even Sophie Turner was like,
Sansa herself, Lady
was like,
Sansa.
yo,
she was
like-
like, "Fuck out of
Yeah.
here, bro."
Now you
Like-
know why she was tight? Because since she was queen in the north,
she didn't want to.
like,
She didn't want to
we're
mess
not
with that.
changing
Yeah,
this
we're not
shit.
changing it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Well,
I mean,
even
I was.
even Jon Snow or Kit Harington was like, you know,
Like, yeah, fuck the critics.
fuck the critics. Like
Yeah.
I don't like.
So you could go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
man.
literally.
yeah, and even Ger Martin said he was like, "This is not a democracy. You don't get to choose how it ends.
exactly.
This is not up to you. This is not
Yep.
up to you
But
at all."
how lame do you have to be to sign a petition to remake a season? And like, yo, it's I get it. It's very like everyone gets involved, everyone loves it. It's still just a show, guys. Like, yo, like relax.
You don't
enjoy
have
it.
any power over what
Like,
happened.
people like bash it on Twitter, Reddit, Instagram comments. Like they over
I
here bashing it.
I left the subreddit of Thrones.
And it's like you still gonna be sitting down Sunday
And
9
that's
to
exactly what I
10,
said.
10:30,
That's exactly what I said.
and
every
you
single
and like
time.
any dope shit,
So-
you still gonna be like, oh,
Yeah,
and then you go
yeah.
on Twitter,
Exactly.
yo, this shit was whack as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe they did this.
And the thing that really pissed me off was that there was no longer a discussion being had. Like, sure, you can have every discussion you want to have about the show and how you feel about it, but make it logical. Don't just make literally every post on Reddit I was scrolling. It was just oh, the season sucks, or a meme about
Lazy
the season,
writing.
or lazy writing.
People did make some good points though. Like it wasn't just like people bashing didn't know what they were talking about.
No,
People make great.
There were
great
flaws.
points.
If your gripe is logical and it makes sense with the show, cool. But
Yeah.
don't make it a problem that makes it seem like you can't get sleep at night because
Right.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
you got people like again like the whole petition thing, the whole people making these memes is like, fam, I've never
Yeah.
been this invested where I need to let my opinion known so that it's so strong that it has to happen. Like
Yeah.
remake the season.
I
Nah.
think I noticed it after Arya killed the Night King. After that episode, the Battle of Winterfell, that's when I started realizing everybody was like what you were saying, where like they would be like, "Yo, that shit was trash" or whatever. And then, but in the moment, you were like, "Let's go!" Like,
Yo, everyone
screaming.
tweeted about Arya.
Everyone.
Nobody bashed anything. They're like,
You're
Arya
not gonna lie, I'm
sucked.
guilty
No,
of that.
and then
What?
like,
I'm guilty. Like when I saw that, I was like, "Yo!" I was so hype, and then after I thought about it, I was like, "Damn!" Like I kind of wish it was Jon Snow. That kind of is type whack, but it's still
if it's
cool
is
and
it
it was
whack?
surprising.
Yeah, but is it whack if you're literally cheering?
Also, is it whack if it's prophecy?
I don't know about that prophecy.
Ooh, let's dive in.
So
Lady Melisandre said,
I
"You will
understand-
shut many eyes.
Yeah. Okay.
Brown, green, and blue."
She's a many-faced god. She can put on many faces.
Let's go.
She's the god of. She follows the god of death.
No, but
And she said brown, blue, green.
green, yeah.
And then when she said it again, she said brown, green, blue. Like they switched the prophecy just to make it work for that little point.
I don't think the order.
the order.
Nah, I
I know the order doesn't matter, but that's not something the author would do. And I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying they switched it just for the element
for
of
the
surprise.
convenience of the show. You think
Yes.
for the plot? Okay.
And don't get me wrong, I got so hyped when Arya did it, but like the show has always been about like these sick prophecies and like how everything works out and like everything makes sense in the end and clicks. Like that one is like a small example of lazy writing. Like they just wanted Arya to do it. I don't know. I just thought it would have been better if Jon Snow did it and they did it a different way.
All right. Okay. That's fine.
But not all of Lady Melisandre's prophecies came true.
Like with Stannis, she was completely wrong, and she
Like
felt,
100%
and she
wrong.
actually lost. She
Yeah,
doubted
but
her
she
faith.
was so wrong that she was wrong. It was obvious. Not like
It's also
I
s-
said the wrong
Not,
thing.
not like
yeah.
she was right here. She was partially right. I
So
guess.
like it's kind of like it's fucking critiquing at the finest right now. But I'm just saying I don't think that prophecy
Yeah.
was for that.
All right.
What green eye did she shut? Did
Walder Frey.
Yeah.
nah,
green?
he was brown.
He was brown.
He was brown.
Yeah.
Green
So what-
was
Green was apparently was supposed to be a dragon. People.
you know
were
what I
like,
think?
Green was the dude that she killed in Essos,
who
in the whorehouse in Essos.
was his eyes green?
I think so.
You know what I think though? You know
I
what
forgot
like,
his name.
You know what I
Whatever.
think? I think it was meant for her to go and kill Cersei, but I think after what the Hound told her, like, do you
'Cause she
really,
has green
do
eyes.
you
She
really,
had green
yeah,
eyes.
Cersei has green eyes.
That's what it was.
So I think when the Hound actually spoke to her, it's like, do you really want to be like this? You really want to be like me? for the
I
rest of
love
your
that
life?
scene.
No, well,
I did too.
I love that scene.
He was like, yo, if you keep going past this point, you're going to die.
Yeah.
Either that too,
Yeah.
yeah.
And also
Like,
Yeah,
that
but
shows
so
the
Cersei
one-
has green eyes.
Yeah, but it also shows again there's like these little arcs that the show gives out. Like something I kind of connected there was the relationship that he has with both Stark sisters.
The Sansa, yeah.
Yeah, that he told Sansa as well. Like he gave her some kind of advice, like, "Yo,
What did
leave
you call it?
with me."
Little bird, right?
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
was like season 2.
Yeah, it was like he was like, "Yo, leave with me. You're gonna die here." And Sansa
She
was like,
stayed.
"No." She stayed. Same thing with Arya. He's
And
like,
he
"You
even
need
said-
to leave."
He
It was-
said too, if you left, none of this would have happened to you. And she's
Exactly.
Like, yeah, but
I wouldn't
basically
be who
things
I
hap-
am.
I wouldn't be who I am right now.
Exactly.
If these things didn't happen.
That shit is dope. Yeah.
Cause
Yo,
Sansa's
the
a
Hound,
bad bitch
is,
now.
was low key like that guy.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
He had a great no. At the end, we're gonna do a whole eulogy. I'm one of y'all. No, for that, bring up like pull
Yeah,
up like
pull it up,
everybody
like-
who died, and I'm just gonna read the names off.
Gotcha.
Yo, what do you guys think about Sansa? Because all right, just to break it to you guys, I watched this show in 3 weeks.
That's dope.
Oh yeah, he
Before
just
the
caught
finale.
up. He's a
Dope.
Yeah.
Everything's fresh in his mind.
So I just remember while
like-
I wasn't watching it, while I was ignoring Game
His
of Thrones for
Magneto
8
powers.
years,
yeah.
Sansa was always like kind of like a fan favorite character. And while I was watching the show, I'm like, yo, this girl gets
Nah.
nothing but like
he wasn't a
she
fan
gets
favorite.
raped, she gets I mean, people liked her.
I cert like me
I don't know
personally
if it's
like
just because she's like it's just her like as an actor.
I
but,
Oh,
like-
yeah, she killed it. Yeah.
No, I mean like her personality in real life.
Oh, Sophie Turner.
Yeah.
So, okay.
oh so yeah people
I
like
just feel
the
I was
actress
just
so
like
they
why
like
do
the
people
character.
like she didn't do like a lot. She didn't do anything.
Bro, she got her father killed.
I know
that
things
was
happen
on
to
her.
her. I know things happen to her, but like, what did she really do to become the Queen of the North except having Stark as her name?
She's smart.
No,
now.
it's not
She
just
is
that.
smart. No, she is
it's
smart.
not-
They
there's
show
more
that.
to it.
Absolutely.
Nah, bro, like Battle of the Bastards. If it wasn't for her, the
wasn't for
North
her,
would
they
have been
wouldn't caught that
done.
W.
She's the one that said, "Yeah, Lord of
No,
the Hills." Like,
again, she could have had that way before. She came in last minute.
Shout
She
out
could
to
have
the birds.
saved many lives before that.
Well, I'm sure she was like,
She was
Rushing.
contemplating it, like she didn't want to. I understand, but like again, why did she have that army support? It's because her last name. Like,
It's not
Jon
just-
Snow built like everything because
and he was named King of the North, but
like,
he didn't want
earned
it.
it. Yeah, I know, but
He didn't
like,
want
he
it.
earned it. Like
Yeah, but
that's
Sansa.
also why like I feel like he
Bro,
should have
but
killed
you also
the Night
gotta
King.
understand when he left, who was running shit? She was.
Exactly.
I understand, bro, but they don't really show that in the show. Like, I don't think they did a good job of building her character. Just like Bran. Bran, what the fuck did he do at the end of the day except say that, why do you think I'm here? And, like, it was a group, it's like the meme, a group project. Like, when you contribute nothing and you get an A. Like, this dude did nothing.
the thing that
The
that's
only thing he did that would have been emotionally, like, satisfying was he figured out that Jon Snow is Targaryen, but at the end of the
It
day,
didn't matter.
what did that do? Nothing. Jon Snow went beyond the wall, and he didn't sit on the throne.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk my shit. It's just that I want like after I watched the finale, I took at least 3 days, like really contemplating it. It's ridiculous, right? Like 3 days of my life just thinking about this shit. So, like, you know when they said all of them were like, you know, if you think it has happy ending, or if you think the way
Yeah.
it's good, you think it's gonna go, like you're wrong.
This literally
Yeah,
felt
and
like
you
Lord of the
haven't-
Rings.
you haven't
And
been
it's
paying
like
attention.
it's like yeah, you wanted a satisfying ending for John. You wanted him on the throne, but they don't want that. Like he didn't want that, and the writers were like, no, we're not gonna give you exactly what you want. Like we're not
doesn't
gonna.
want
It's,
anything.
this
Always
isn't
said
about
it.
fan service.
Always said it.
Yeah, it was
Right.
not about
It-
fan
it's-
service.
it's complete opposite from
though,
Endgame. Complete
everything else
opposite.
in the show, I can understand that, and I appreciate that. But just one dude, can you just? He didn't have to sit on the throne. He could have just been treated a little bit better. Like he was
But
literally
he
like.
he
Yeah,
got what he always
that's-
wanted. He wanted to be with the free folk.
I understand, and I thought that was dope. I was like, yo, he's in the north. He always wanted that. Like, what's his name? Tormund.
Torment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Torment
Tormund
Giants,
always said like,
Hello, Mio.
you
The
know,
real North.
Yeah, you belong in the real north, and that was dope. When he went past the wall, I was like, oh yeah, Night's watching my ass. Like Bran knows where
Yeah.
he's really going. Like I thought that was
Yeah.
cool and all, but like that whole like he could have done that without being a Targaryen. What was the whole point of revealing that he was
The whole-
Targaryen?
The whole point of that was to give Daenerys
A reason to
a reason to start kind of
I-
doubting
Tipping,
and
yeah.
tipping and everything else, and then a lot of people were saying that like
I could see
Varys, is that his
Varys?
name? The
Varys the
Yeah.
spider. Yeah.
he was like slightly like slowly poisoning her mind, like Daenerys's mind, you know, with like the kid.
Right.
And like didn't he give her like that like vial or whatever after he was taken prisoner?
No, he didn't give her
No, he
anything. He,
never
just
gave
told her
her-
you
they
need it
never
in the
showed-
kitchen.
You in the
That's it.
kitchen? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was trying
I
to
thi- I
poison
think
her
he
like
wa-
with food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and she wasn't eating.
And she wasn't eating.
Yep.
I feel like she knew.
But I heard that theory too, that he was slowly like making her go crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't.
But no, like, and the same thing. Like, once we talk character arcs, like, look at everyone's character arc, right? Look at Jamie's. His character arc, to me, personally, was the best out of any character. And then
Do
he
you
go.
think it was
Then
paid
he
off
go.
at the end?
Huh?
No.
You think it was paid off at the end?
Low
Absolutely.
key, yes, bro. He's done everything for Cersei.
Yo,
From season 1, he pushed the kid off a window for Cersei.
the
for
things
love.
I do
Listen.
for love.
Listen,
Right.
I get that.
Yeah,
but
no, like it would have been cool, right? I think you're gonna say the same shit if he ended up the same way, doing the same thing. But if they at least elongated that whole relationship with Brienne a little bit more, like he slept with her one night and then dipped.
yeah.
Okay.
Like I just want to get that nut and then leave.
Let's. Can I get the floor here?
Smash,
Yeah, yeah,
smash.
go ahead.
Can I get the
Go
floor
ahead.
here?
one
All
night
right.
stand with a
We
K.
about to
All right,
start.
all right. No, cause y'all been on your shit. Let me talk my shit real quick. Go ahead,
One quick thing
go
about
ahead,
that.
Sir Zoom,
No, Maester.
Maester Zoom.
I think that they just like completely just destroyed his character arc with that, in my opinion. Because that whole thing was about he was trying to prove to everybody I'm a changed person, I'm a different person.
He's redemptive.
I'm trying to redeem myself. He finally redeems himself. Everybody's like, okay, Jamie, you alright. Then he's like, all right, let me smash this bitch and go back.
At the end of
go
the
back
day,
to
though, he
Cersei.
did redeem himself because Brienne still wrote about him, and she wrote nothing but positive things. Like
I'm not saying, yeah,
you know?
right, but
so it's like. We know as a character, him, Jamie personally, he got redemption. Like he became a good person. He just went back to the love of his life.
No, like I said, we would have ended up in the same spot. That would have been cool. And again, he didn't go back to like rule the throne with her. Like I think he was trying to like get her
Go
to
die
leave.
with her, or
no,
yeah.
like to dip
leave.
because she's pregnant again. He wasn't like completely turning back around to how it used to be, right? But again, I feel like it was just like that. It was way too quick.
All right.
All right,
So
go ahead.
here we
Talk
go.
your shit.
okay. So
Actually,
where do I?
let me say-
Well, since we're on Jamie, Jamie Lannister. So his arc begins with pushing Bran out of the window. Right.
Right.
Super terrible thing to do to a kid. You're
Any-
also
or
fucking
anyone.
your sister.
Right.
Ayo.
So you're
Ayo.
a grade A dickhead.
Yeah, grade A dickhead, right? And then we get to season 2. He gets caught, right?
Yeah.
Right.
He gets caught. He promises Catelyn, your daughters will not be harmed.
He kills his own cousin.
He kills his own cousin for Cersei. Hateful thing to do. Promises Catelyn, yo, your daughters are gonna be cool, honorable.
His hand chopped
Saves Brienne from getting ganged up on, honorable. Gets his hand chopped off for
Because of
Brienne.
that, yeah.
Because of that, honorable, cool. But then we are reminded when he turns around and looks at Brienne when she's like, "Why are you leaving?" I'm a hateful person. I've done X, Y, Z, all that stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not surprised at all at this. This is still, yeah, you can redeem yourself, but we can't let ourselves be kind of blinded. Like, yo, fam is smashing his sister,
Yeah.
and at
we just love him so
and
much.
literally at the tip of hearing, Cersei's in trouble, I'm out. Cause remember, he went up north, not for.
Not for anybody.
not
To
for-
fight to save her.
Exactly, it was to ensure her safety and the safety of their unborn child. That was purely selfish. He played it off like, yeah, I'm here for survival. That's what matters. Yeah, but fam, it's not everything you think it is, and I'm completely fine with that.
That was dope, bro. Good speech.
That was good.
Bola
I'm proud
bola.
of that.
Again,
Bar after bar.
I think we agree with you, but the only issue we have is how fast it was.
Yeah.
How fast it was.
Yeah, the turnaround was quick.
Yeah,
Same shit with
everything's
the
great,
Norris.
everything's great, and then he's just like,
that
"All right,
turnaround. That turnaround was always there.
Series long.
In
turnaround.
season 7,
No, the
in season
turnaround
7, he was honorable and all that with the Oathkeeper and all that.
Right.
But fam still went out and rode with the Lannisters army at the shit when they got ambushed by Dany and her dragon and all that. He was still trying to shoot the dragon down. He didn't see any problem in still defending Cersei's honor there.
Yeah,
But we were
that's
still
true.
cool with that. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Like
but-
that. Like
no,
you
I
know,
get that. It's I don't know. For me, they just tried doing like with Cersei too. They tried humanizing her at the end. I felt like. Would you agree?
That's fine, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it was wrong to do.
Like, it's just like. I think all of us were. I guess. It all just comes back to expectations and how you
Right, how you
That's-
look at it. Yeah,
on how you
100%.
wanted characters to end or die
Okay,
or
exactly,
whatever,
of course.
or go off into the sunset.
Yeah.
Like the whole series, we're all thinking someone's gonna kill this bitch.
Right.
Someone's got to kill this bitch.
Or she's
So-
gonna get what she deserves.
Because think about all series long, all the characters that you hated got satisfying
They got
deaths.
Yeah.
So, like it was like
Frey, boom.
on the shitter for the Lannister.
Tywin got an arrow
Yeah.
to the chest.
Yeah, he was on the shitter. Boom,
Yeah.
arrow by Tyrion, the
Okay.
guy who he fucking
And
tortures.
then like Ilyn Payne with Arya.
Yep.
That
And
was satisfying.
That was
Oh,
Ilyn
with-
Payne. He was the one
Ilyn
with the,
Payne.
with the brown eyes, I think.
Green.
No, green with the green eyes.
Wait, so I thought we were talking about
I
Cersei
don't
with the
know.
green
Nah,
eyes.
that's fine.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Anyway,
go back.
Whatever.
The eyes.
Oh,
It's all about
Oh,
the
then
eyes.
with the needle through the throat
yeah.
when she did that back to him because he did it to the
To the kid.
To the kid.
Yeah.
that
To
was
Hot,
satisfying.
no, not Hot Pie. Hot Pie's still alive. Shout out to Hot Pie.
Hot pie.
Yeah.
Ramsey Bolton, another satisfying death.
Yeah,
Uh,
release the hounds.
Joffrey got poisoned. Everybody's like, yeah, whatever. It's somewhat satisfying.
that was kind of
fine.
ass.
Yeah.
That was type trash.
But they're not going to kill a kid, like, stabbing him and shit like that, I feel like.
Why not?
Fam,
Game
Arya
of
stabbed the
Thrones.
kid in the stomach in the first season.
What? All right. So that...
I get your point.
There was, and there was another death.
So get like chained.
A Littlefinger too, where it was a satisfying
story,
death because
yeah.
it was just like because you thought
He
he
might
was
have been
playing
nice.
everybody.
He might have been green eyes. Lord of
Littlefinger,
Baelish.
yeah, Littlefinger might have been.
Yeah.
His
Littlefinger might
eyes
have been.
are some type of color, yeah.
Or some type of color.
They are. They
So-
have color. They have color.
So when you see all these series, okay, and then you see all these series, like throughout the series, all these people getting killed in these like cool, satisfying ways,
Yeah.
and then you just drop the red keep
The
on the
most,
biggest,
Nah.
the most, like,
the
built-up,
biggest,
hated
yeah.
bitch ever on this fucking
On-
show gets killed by the fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Brother, this
Rocks.
guy
Come
stinks!
on.
Ooh.
I saw that on a meme.
shit was
I thought it was funny.
poetic, though. That shit was very poetic. Literally in the beginning of the episode, she's like,
Like, the red keep's never
keep has
fallen.
never
Yeah,
fallen.
I get that.
Falls
I
right on top of
I
her.
also have some bars for what happened to Cersei.
Right.
What?
But it just would have been nice
No, let him finish.
if you saw someone fucking talk to her outside of outside of what's his name, that guy who like
Kyburn?
the little old man
Yo,
who gets
speaking
killed
of
by
deaths, his shit was.
Bink.
Yo,
He just shoved him.
yo.
He stiff armed
The
him.
mountain was just like, fam,
Get out of my way.
spaghetti. That's it. Like,
Bro, everybody was like, oh.
Yeah, it all just comes back to expectations in the end. I feel
It
like
does.
and some certain
when it doesn't
unanswered
reach
questions
people's
like what
expectations, like, everybody's
like what was
this
Bran
shit's
doing?
Trash.
Another big problem for me was what was Bran doing when he was warging?
Bro, that's my only real complaint about
What
the whole
was he
show,
doing?
Is that if they dove in more to Bran and what it like,
It would have
I
shown
wish
why
it was
he
30
was-
minutes of him just being like, "This is how I put everything into place."
Exactly.
They didn't say shit about how he put things into place.
But I guess you can't do that just because
Why
it
not?
messes with. It's like people will just keep coming to him. Hey, what am I supposed to do with this?
yeah, it's
What's
unnecessary
my future?
exposition.
But
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
I understand
that's
that.
what I
But everyone he told,
Don't-
like, especially
don't
to
tell-
Jamie and
I
Theon,
wouldn't-
you're
I
right where
wouldn't-
you need to be.
I wouldn't have told like the show. If I again, what I would have done is don't have Bran just say, "Hey guys, this is what my plan was." Just show us as the viewer,
Right.
What it
like
was.
this
Just-
is how he planned
exactly, yeah. Like go back
it. And go back from when he got thrown off a window, how it all like kind of like
Right.
just a small like,
go
2-3
ahead.
minute thing.
Yeah,
right.
sorry.
Bro, he literally
like-
warged into a raven and flew by the Night King on a dragon.
Where are you going?
I think that was just him saying like, "You're like, come find me." I think he was just
Baiting
baiting
him?
the Night
Yeah,
King,
all right. Can I get the floor now, sir?
Yeah,
The floor is
Maggie,
I was
yours.
quiet for like
Maester? No, but he
A
was
minute.
talking. He was talking. It's cool though. All right,
A
so
minute.
to call, all right, to let's just
Yeah, go
close
back,
out.
go back.
Let's just close
Yeah,
out on
to
the
what you're
Jamie
saying,
thing.
yeah.
So Jamie says in season 7, I believe, Braun is like, shout out to Braun, master of
That
coin. Braun was like,
should have been Master of War or something, but I would.
Braun was like, how do you want to die? And Jamie was like, in the arms of the woman I love.
Boom, foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing, right there. It might not be the prophecy of the Valancourt and all that.
Right.
That we read from the books. But again, if a building falls on somebody, I don't know if that sucks, right? I didn't have any issue with that at all. Like
Really?
Yeah, you know why? Because it's like this is poetic justice here.
Right.
This is like the Red Keep has never fallen. Red Keep falls on you, on the map where you and Jamie last, like the
What was
last
the map?
conversation.
Less
There
than
was
that.
more shit too
They were in the
that she
keep.
said.
They weren't on the map.
No, but if you look from the there was a certain angle that you see. The map of Westeros was there.
Yeah. In the keep with them.
Exactly.
It fell down. Yeah.
So then that's where they last had a conversation where they argued about his
Yeah.
position and all this
Right.
and all that.
Yeah.
So I
Right.
think I personally think that it was fine. I had no issue with it, and
My
it
thing,
just didn't bother me. All right.
Speaking of that, I don't know if you noticed the map. I think there was a crack
Yeah, it was a crack right in the middle.
separating the north,
Yeah.
and that's what happened.
That's
It was
just
pretty
dope. But you guys saw that meme where like when Tyrion goes to like check on them, he took out like only a couple of bricks and like it already showed them. Like it was just a couple. Like took out a couple, and then like they were just right there.
Oh yeah,
And they're like, wait.
Thought that
They're like,
too.
you're telling me that. They're like, you're telling me, oh, he had to like they just had, or they had to just move like a couple of steps, and I was like, oh, people are just nitpicking at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, that wasn't a problem.
Yeah,
Like,
right, that didn't bother me.
It just for me, it was just like I said. It wasn't. I guess like when you build it up for that long, it would have probably been very difficult to have a satisfying death because it's built up over 8 seasons.
But think about it like this too. Like Cersei barely got any screen time season 8. Like she was slowly starting to become like irrelevant. Like at this point.
I understand.
Yeah,
I understand
and
that.
you still
gripe,
want.
yeah, sure.
You still would have. Everyone still wanted like, again, it's what people want. But like, Arya or oh hey.
Oh, well, the mascot of the Chillin with Villains podcast has arrived again. Lady April. Yeah, oh, she spoke. Nice.
Hello. Yeah.
She
That
is
was
half
not funny.
direwolf, half Shih Tzu.
That's funny.
You didn't like how Cersei died, did you?
No,
you didn't.
That's
like,
funny.
fuck
that bitch.
Personally, I think we're dragging the Cersei shit. Can we just move on?
No,
to
for sure.
something
Yeah, I
else?
was gonna move on to the whole brand thing.
Yeah, Bran is disappointing. So let's go to that.
All right, so
war game-
all right,
the war
so
game in
okay.
Winterfell. What
If
was he
you
doing?
legitimately feel, you alright?
He's talking to the direwolf.
If you legitimately feel that Bran was useless, then you also have to remember that Bran gave Arya that Valerian dagger that she put
That
through
killed the
Night
Night
No,
King.
yeah,
Yes.
no, that was clutch. Like he gave in that same spot too. In that same spot that he gave her Arya that dagger that she uses to kill the
Yeah.
Night King. He's like, and he even said, "You're gonna need this," or I'm not gonna need this. You are, or something
Exactly,
like that.
yeah.
Like, which is, hey,
Yeah, bro, he's
Great.
a genius.
I love
he's
that.
like
I
putting
love that.
stuff where like
Yeah,
it should be
exactly.
for stuff to work out.
It's
That's
just-
great, but can you make
Elaborate.
that more obvious or like
Or
not
like
obvious?
you know
like,
what
can
it
you make
is?
that
I
more,
feel like if someone asked him, you know what I really, really, really wish they elaborated on was his conversation with Tyrion. When in episode
Oh,
they did elaborate on that.
No, that was just exposition.
that was
It
that was
just
that was
Nah.
basically him, Brant or
catching him up on what's been going
what
on.
he
yeah.
what
I
he's
don't
done
think
in
so,
his
bro.
life. What he's done in his life because look, Tyrion came back and said, "Who has a better story than you?" Because you've done all this stuff.
But
And
I
now-
think he dove in a little deeper because he said Tyrion was like, remember when he sat down and like they all drink and they're like, oh, we're all about to die. Tyrion's like, you know what? I think we're gonna win. And everyone started laughing. I feel like Bran told him something. He's like, yo, like we're not losing, but like we're gonna like a lot of people are gonna die, but we're not losing this
It's
fight.
safe to say that possibility of that too as well.
Right?
But again, it's just
It's just what we want.
I
It's just what we want.
I think what Brand probably told him was like, hey, like I can, like with Brand's powers,
His green
Tyrion probably was like, oh, I feel more confident now.
Yeah.
Now that we have a kid that can see the fucking future, I'm chilling. Like I'm sure it's gonna be all right. Even if I die or someone else dies that I love or whatever.
All right.
It's like at least we'll live.
Yeah.
all right. So
My
now,
thing with Bran though is I think apparently everyone's saying in the books they use his powers way more.
Yeah. I feel his powers like a cheat code though.
right?
Not
but
like a Chico, but
It'll
like
be OP. That's
not-
why he can't walk, but man. If he could walk, it would have been over everybody.
It's a brand, the broken.
Bran the Broken. They violated him themselves.
All right, go on.
Bran the Broken.
Go ahead.
Nah, like I feel like all the other like the war beyond the wall did more than Bran. Like showed his powers more than Bran.
Right.
I mean, all he did was warg into. Wait, you talking about the wildling that warged?
Yeah.
That wasn't beyond. That wasn't beyond the wall. That was a couple
He's-
miles out
he's
from Castle Black.
He's from beyond the wall, is what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah, because he's a wildling. Yeah.
Yeah.
But all he did was really warg.
I know that's all he did, but it's sad that that's still more than what Bran did with him. Like they
Yeah.
never showed that. He always warred into a raven. Dude, just do something with your powers. Like just they had him built up. Like he went all the way to the tree and all this. Just I don't know, bro.
knowledge.
I don't even know.
He has history. That's.
That's what the Night King
But
wanted
the
to kill
thing,
him.
all right,
That's why the
but
Night
all
King
right.
wanted to
Here's
kill
what
him.
makes him being king.
Did the Night King
logical.
want to kill him?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's memory.
I read this whole article how it was mad like fishy
Slow.
about how like why he just went up to him and he looked at him and
he was about to reach for his sword. To
yeah,
clap
but
him.
he was doing it mad. Like the actor himself even said, like the director told him, like walk up to it. Don't walk up to him like you're about to kill him. Like walk up to him like peacefully. And
Yeah, because he wanted to build the suspense for the viewer. I think watching, you're like, oh, is he about to bow down?
Now, this is a
Imagine
huge-
if
this
he
is
just
a-
bent the knee.
Bro, if he bent the knee,
This is a reach.
I would've
But
flipped.
like, that's another thing too about the Night King is like, I don't even know if he can talk, but like, you don't
he
even
can
know
smile,
anything
bro.
about
We know
it.
he can smile.
Yeah.
He's like,
And he just dies and everything's dead. It's like, alright, they're done.
Yeah, it's a hive mind, kind of like the Shatari.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, alright, well,
Shout out to Shatari.
Nah, but like I remember like a couple of seasons ago, everybody was like, "Oh, is Bran the Night King?" Like,
Yeah.
remember that?
That was a cool theory.
That was a
but
little cool theory too.
I'm again completely fine with how it turned out.
He's just like, "Yo, no complaints."
Men's is living.
So you
his
have
life.
no complaints at all?
The only one complaint. I wish that
Like
there
the
was.
strange ass. One.
If I say it, it won't happen.
If I say it won't happen,
Yeah.
that's like.
when you
Maybe
make a birthday
that's
wish,
what-
Yeah, when you make a birthday.
what'd you wish for?
If I say it, it won't happen.
It's a perfect meme right there. But yeah,
I think it was
before
made
you get to
already.
your
Yeah, I
point,
think I said
It was,
before
yeah.
you get to your point,
Go ahead,
maybe that's Bran all along. He's the Doctor Strange of Game of Thrones. He's like, "Yo, I
Yeah.
can't say shit, or else it won't happen."
Doctor Strange still
That-
did more than him.
The problem
Oh, facts.
for me, though,
Oh,
again,
come on.
is like, he doesn't have to say it, but they can
They have to show us, yeah.
Like, show us so then we can stop asking questions. Like, that's my big problem. It's just the unanswered question.
Right.
Like,
I guess like kind of like
What
piece
did
it
he do?
together.
So
piece
then-
it together
so
and
then-
show us how you got it. Would have just
I
been
don't
like
feel
so
like rewatching this
oh,
whole
shit.
series like a billion times.
Nah,
just
You
to
don't-
catch
you don't
every-
have
I
to.
rewatch
There's
it.
other
I'm gonna rewatch
shows.
it this summer.
There's mad other shows.
The
my guy.
prequel, right? All the prequels
I
are.
feel like the
maybe set,
prequel will
like,
explain a little better too. Maybe not like
This
Bran
next
and his
one-
powers,
yeah, but
but
it's like-
the Three-Eyed Raven.
I don't know.
The prequel is gonna be lit.
He's
Yo,
mad
dude.
bummed out.
No, I'm not bummed out. It's
like,
just-
you are. You like
I just got a headache. No, again, it's like I said, it's all going to come back to expectations of what people wanted to happen and
Absolutely.
and
the unanswered questions.
And I absolutely love my expectations being subverted to the highest degree.
And
Whether it's good or bad,
Right.
because it's like
the expectations are something I can get over because, again, like I said, I have no control over what they want to do.
absolutely. I'm
Like,
not a writer.
Yeah, obviously,
good.
yeah, you could have said, yeah, I would have done it this way or that way, but
All right.
right.
yeah,
Do
they
you
don't
really think
understand.
You could have wrote a better season
Yeah.
8.
No,
Right.
because
What?
at the
You
end,
think you could have written a better season 8?
Nah.
because at the end of the day, that one decision affects so much more.
Right.
You could say, "Yo, Jon Snow kills the Night King." Okay, he does that, but then now now that Dany is like, everyone's gonna be on Jon's dick even
Yeah.
more than they already were
Exactly.
before.
Yeah.
Then
They got-
Daenerys is
so
probably
that-
gonna kill
So
him.
we
That
can
would've-
we can transition
lot
to these
faster.
characters
Okay, that
now.
could have been a bigger reason for Daenerys to turn into the Mad Queen. She was gonna.
Other than losing her best friend. And
That
one of her-
but
and
that
two
that
of her
was
dragons?
I think that was
All right,
Bran's
but there's more
point.
to it. She killed
Oh.
children.
Oh, 100%. I'm
Yeah.
not defending her. She
I'm
fucked
just saying,
up.
like they could have built up her
We
reason
haven't
for
talked about her
turning.
yet. We gotta talk about
No,
her.
we're gonna get to Danny in a bit. We're gonna get to Danny.
I feel like that's like the
bitch.
thing that everyone is like, no, that was whack. But like that
Shawty
was gonna
been-
happen no matter what, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
she
did
always
that
has someone to
shit.
tame her. Always. If
Everyone's
it
like,
wasn't-
oh,
if
they
it
always
wasn't
made her seem like a
Tyrion-
good person. I'm like,
if
no,
it
they
was-
didn't. They did the opposite.
Yeah, they just had her making the right choice because of somebody else. Like
Right.
Tyrion being like, yo,
Everyone
chill,
was-
chill.
Yeah,
Jorah.
Like,
exactly.
Giselle-
Miss Sunday.
yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's just
anybody.
like, oh, calm down.
Right.
And then now that she kept losing, she lost Jorah.
So,
she
oh,
lost
you betrayed me.
Missandei,
You died.
lost
She
Yeah,
died.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
it,
she was
it
like,
started
nah.
becoming
And-
like she started blaming Tyrion for all the mistakes he was making.
She also kept her word when she told Varys. She was like, "If you betray me, I will burn you alive."
That's a great Daenerys Targaryen impression.
No,
Awesome.
Emilia Clarke. I'm sorry, I did you no justice there.
what are you
but-
talking about? That was her. I thought.
Yeah, if you close your eyes,
If I close my
that
eyes,
will.
Emilia?
Nah, but I feel like her character development was awesome. You know why? Because it's like, even like in the first seasons, I was like, yeah, Shorty's kind of crazy.
But she's making the right decision.
Yeah,
so-
but the thing is that she's.
It's one of those
You know what I'm
like.
saying? Look at her bloodline. Look at her bloodline.
Yeah,
look
look at
her
her pops.
Look at her house. Her house fucking words. Her house.
Look at her
slogan.
brother. Her brother was a grade A dickhead.
Va-
Not Rhaegar.
No, not Rhaegar. Yeah, Viserys.
But no, but the thing is,
I
like,
know, I'm
like
saying-
Yeah,
Nah,
nah,
Rhaegar.
Rhaegar is my boy. Even though he only got like 3 seconds of screen time.
Rhaegar and Lyanna.
For now.
For now, that's true.
The
Yeah.
real goats of Game of Thrones.
Yo, the prequels are gonna show the wedding, bro. Let me not
Wait,
get
the
that
prequel.
expectation.
Alright, when is the prequel?
All right,
Let me not get that
alright,
expectation
so
in my mind
we're gonna-
because they're just gonna be like,
So supposedly
out.
there are 4 possible prequels that they can make out of the show.
They're making 5, I thought.
they're making 3.
3.
So there's
Pick
one
a
is
number,
starting.
damn.
One is
5,
starting.
4, 3.
5, 4,
5. I read
3,
5.
2. They're starting to shoot now in June. Production's gonna begin.
for
Blood Moon,
the
right?
What is that?
Or it was like the kids. The kids.
The Who?
It's like about
The Kids
it's
of the Forest?
Yeah, the kids of the forest.
I don't know. I have
Oh,
no
the
idea.
Children of the
all,
Forest?
all I know
Children.
is that. What's it called? Yo, look at me when I'm talking to you. It's like, that Australian actress. What's her name? Not Margot Robbie, obviously. Not Nicole Kidman.
Kate Winslet.
No.
That
If you say
Australian
the
actress,
if you say the
okay.
name, it'll pop up. What did Eric say? What was her name?
Australian.
She's an Australian actress. She's a well-known actress. Like she's in the prequels.
Oh my God, I see her. Like I know what
Right.
you're talking about.
Eric never figured it out.
No, he looked it up though. Yeah, but he never figured it out.
Oh, Mark,
Figured it out.
can you
Come on,
Maester,
Mark.
please?
Mace. Yeah, we're the
Where's the
Maester.
intern?
Yeah, we need an intern, bro.
Hey, bro.
Nah, April's the mascot.
Is Kate Blanchett
Kate,
Australian?
no, she's British.
Well, I typed in Australian
Hey, bro.
actress and why?
Look up the movie.
Go
Look
on
up the,
IMDb.
look up the movie. No, that's Nicole Kidman.
That is
Nope.
Nicole Kidman.
At Game of Thrones.
I think it's Kate Winslet, bro.
Hello.
I don't know.
Who is it, April? Say it. No? Okay.
I bet.
Good talk.
We'll find out. We'll figure it out. But yeah, let's get back to it then. So then,
it's not-
Naomi Watts.
Naomi Watts.
thank you.
There we
Who's
go.
that?
Naomi Watts. Thank you, Maester.
Sorry, I had to go back. I had to go on my scrolls for that.
But yeah, so we have those prequels getting worked on. So if you guys are, yeah, that's Naomi Watts right there. Great
She
actress.
does look like Nicole Kidman too.
She does
Low
actually.
key.
Are they gonna make a prequel like back in time?
Prequel.
With, like, the first,
Yeah, this supposedly is
first
gonna take.
Aegon?
I think this might take 1,000 years before
Game
what
of
happens in Game of
Thrones,
Thrones, and then I
Yeah.
think the next prequel might be Robert's War, Robert's Rebellion, which is gonna
Ooh.
be flames.
So Robert's Rebellion was based off a lie? Who said that?
Why would it be like
It
that?
was
Brand said that.
Yeah.
You know why it's based off a lie? Because he was in his feelings because Lyanna didn't like him and she ran off with Rhaegar. So he lied and said Rhaegar kidnapped her and raped her.
Which was
so
false.
we need to rebel. So that's rebellion off of hurt feelings. Go listen to Drake.
Yo, first of all,
Wow,
wait,
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
That is so true.
Yep.
Can we just appreciate if there's anything? There's 2 things we should appreciate about whatever season, whatever episode: cinematography
Absolutely.
and the soundtrack.
Yeah. Absolutely.
The
By-
cinematography in episode 3 of season 8 with the
Ramin
Long Light?
Dawadi. I
Oh
don't know how to
my
pronounce his
God.
name.
Yeah, but shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
that's
and also the when Arya, when Daenerys went crazy and then Arya sees the white horse and she rides the white horse out.
yeah, it shows
Beautiful.
Arya. and-
Nah.
yeah.
When the hound was walking up to the mountain and the dragon
Oh,
flies past.
Yo, that shows
Yo.
how.
Yeah.
Or when
I
she's
creamed
walking
myself.
out in the last
Oh,
episode.
when
and
I did
wings
cream
fly
myself.
out.
Alright.
That was dope.
Heard it here
When the
first.
wings
Yeah.
when the wings spread
Here
out.
first, he creamed himself.
Yeah, I saw a meme. It was like when she was speaking in
Valerian.
Valerian. All you hear is like Valerian, Dothraki, Valerian. And it was like, what else did she say? She kept saying like some shit like Winterfell or whatever. And then John's like,
Vantafel, yeah.
I was like, wait, time out. What's
Nah,
happening
but
here?
you know that scene actually. Like, can we talk about Danny?
Let's get it.
Okay. So that scene gave me chills because Shorty is crazy, bro.
Facts.
Because she's like, we're gonna.
And she doesn't see it that way.
Yeah, we're gonna keep fighting until we liberate the world. She sees herself as a liberator. She
Right.
thinks, again, a great villain is somebody who thinks that they're doing good. Who
Right.
thinks that they're doing good. That's why we
Magneto.
have exact Magneto, Thanos,
Magneto.
the Joker.
Zoom.
Well, not really the Joker. Zoom,
not the
Zoom.
Joker at all.
Yeah, Joker not at all. He's just crazy. But yeah, like I feel like Danny had a great arc.
Yeah.
Beautifully acted.
Yep.
I think her best acting was in this season.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
Like
Yo,
her face
The
when she saw
facial
Missandei
expressions,
die, bro,
you
she was like,
feel that.
it's like when
Yo, that was Kobe Bryant.
No, but
When-
you see like
no,
Yeah, when
she had the
Missandei
Mamba
died,
face.
you peeped Drogon was in the back just chilling, and they had like 15 scorpions aiming at him.
Whoa.
You really think Cersei wouldn't have fucking shot him? Like that's not her
What?
character.
It was kind of like a flinch. Like it was like, what's up? Like it was kind of like pulling up.
Like you do something, we do
like
something.
try
kind
it.
of thing.
Yeah. It was all
Her message was
Yeah.
Masande.
Yeah.
Like yo,
But
It
I feel
it
like
was-
Cersei would not risk that. Like I feel like her actual character, if they
No, but again, it was all to incite a emotional response from Daenerys.
you know what I think also because
Yeah, I see.
Which is why we have the death. That's why we got the death of Viserion.
yeah,
No, not Viserion. The death of Rhaegar.
Rhaegar, yeah.
Viserion turned into the
Into the Ice Dragon. Yeah.
That was dope. But no, I think also because they were at King's Landing, Cersei didn't want to like strike first, because then like it would show the city that Cersei, like they didn't like her regardless, but for her,
don't give a shit though.
Huh?
She don't give a shit about the people.
That's what
No,
I'm
again,
saying. I
if
feel like
if
she-
you play the
it's
Game of
not
Thrones,
her.
you either live or die. So Cersei was like, I'm not giving this up.
It's
Not for no
also-
kid, not for nobody.
It's
That's
al-
why
it's-
she died, and she basically lived and died by her word, man.
100%. No.
But it's not her to not kill the dragon at that point and take advantage of it. And it's also not Tyrion to believe Cersei.
Well, here's the thing about Tyrion too. Like we'll get into him
his
too, as well as
character
Dany.
was dope.
Like I don't mind any. Like yeah, Tyrion was fucking up, but also we got fucking 6 seasons of Tyrion being the man, like getting
boy.
everything right.
It's like yo, a Lannister always pays his debt. Always paid his debt.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
no,
then
he-
when he got to Marine and shit started getting fucked up, that's when he started realizing, yo, Tyrion's losing.
Yeah.
He
Yo,
kept losing and losing.
Exactly,
and
he kept losing and losing.
But you
Yo.
know what it is? I think he started to realize. What did he said something in this season in like the last episode, the episode before. He said like. It's like he's thinking more with his heart than with his head now. At some
He went with feeling, especially since he met Daenerys. Yeah,
exactly,
yeah.
without Daenerys.
He
He
loved
was
her.
like, yeah, he
He
loved
loved
her.
her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it was like blinding him to that, and then you saw, what's his name? When she killed Varys.
Okay.
Like
He told him, he was like, it was
it
me.
was me. It was like so
was
you
me.
see that he's choosing his heart over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so, like it's starting to switch. Before it was his head over his heart.
Yeah.
He would do what needed to be done.
Bro, like
Exactly.
yo, when he took off the hand and just like
Ooh.
and just threw it, I was
man. And then Danny's face is like, that's like when your mom tells you to do something and you're
They're
like,
like, no,
no. And your mom is just
like,
like,
wash the dishes.
Oh.
No, you wash the
I'm gonna
dishes.
kill him.
I'm
I'ma kill him.
Bro, that was dope. A dope
Yeah,
scene.
but like again, Tyrion is again. I feel like still the smartest Lannister, the best politician in the entire series,
the tallest Lannister.
and the tallest Lannister, now.
Alive.
Warden of the West.
Yes.
Of
Yo,
Casterly Rock.
honestly, shout out my son Peter, bro.
Peter Dinklage, also Eitri.
Yo, his scene with Jamie, like when they were crying and hugging each other,
That
like,
shit
'cause
was-
that
yeah,
shit was
that-
dope.
that
Like,
was dope.
their chemistry together is always on
Awesome.
point. Because
On
yo,
point.
like Jamie was his boy. Like
Yeah.
he held him down. Like when
Jamie was
nobody else
also
did.
the reason that Tyrion has kind of stayed alive, like for the majority
Yeah,
of his
definitely.
adult life.
Because his pops
And
or his
child
sister,
life.
somebody
And child life.
would have killed him.
Yep.
He wanted to kill himself, I bet you, at one point.
Yeah.
Of course.
His
Yeah,
childhood
but,
was so terrible.
but back to Daenerys.
Yes.
Shorty has always been wild, and
Yeah.
like to say what like where you brought up that like she like you were made to believe that she was this decent human being.
Yeah,
Yeah, she freed slaves.
yeah.
Yeah, there's also some irony that Missandei was freed from slavery and she still died in chains.
Ooh,
That's
I didn't
crazy.
even peep
Yeah,
that.
she still died with chained up and all that.
Yo, greatest show of all time. I don't care, bro. It goes Game of Thrones, The Flash, Arrow. My top 3 all
She
time.
always. Hell no.
I'm joking.
But yeah, what were you gonna say?
She always used like fear.
Yeah,
Conquer.
again because she feels like she never got respect everywhere she went. Even in Marine, the slavers in Marine were like,
And that's what she told John. She's like, bet, fear it is.
yeah.
And the thing is also, it's like, yo, she was like made to believe that she is the chosen one.
Yeah,
She is-
Exactly.
That, yeah.
so
Anything that threatened
So-
the throne, she was like, whoa.
And it was
No,
only
but-
convenient because of her lineage, because she saw, she was
Right.
like, oh,
No,
I can
as me.
survive fire. I birthed
I
these
have-
3
yeah.
dragons. I have to be the chosen one. It has to be me.
and then now she's like, okay, so whatever I decide is the right thing because I'm the chosen one.
Exactly.
And that's literally what she told
So-
John before she died.
Exactly.
And then John's like, what about them? She's like, they don't get to decide.
They
And he's
don't
like,
get to
what?
decide.
Where ka-ching!
But you know what's funny?
John was
It's-
like, I don't
it's-
know if I should kill her or not. Yeah, I'm gonna kill her.
Yeah, basically. When she said that, he was like, yeah,
when,
it's over.
It's funny actually. I just realized this. the way that he killed Danny was how I wanted Jamie to kill
Cersei.
Yeah.
Cersei. Right there when on the map.
Maybe that's a parallel that they wanted to do. Like it was about love. And what did John say? Like
Love, no duty, no love is the like something like. Oh,
We'll put it
where
in.
there's love, there's no duty or something like that.
Yeah, something, yeah.
That Maester Aemon.
and then he said it the
basically
other
is
way
great
around.
uncle.
And then he said it the other way.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, love is the something. To do.
Intern.
Yeah, intern.
All right,
But-
can we go back to Jon being Targaryen?
Okay, yeah.
Hold
Let's
on.
touch
Okay.
it.
One
I
more
wanna-
thing
I
about
gotta-
Danny. Can I say one more thing about Danny? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like even Amelia. I feel pressured. Even Amelia Clarke said like she didn't want to go out that way, which
Love
I
is the death of duty.
there you go. Thank you.
Wait, what you said? Love is the death of duty.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, she
Duty's
said
the
she's
death
like
of
I
duty.
wanted the fans to remember me like how I want to remember her as being like
No.
like the everyone's like yeah
Too bad.
right
Too bad, Amelia.
right no
Too
but that's
bad.
what I'm saying
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying it's like even the actress herself is like damn this is not how I wanted my character to go out.
Oh well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just like, yo,
And you got all
even
the-
y'all not gonna get what y'all
Exactly,
want
because
we're
you-
writing this shit and no one's gonna get what they want. We gonna get what we want. Today we hug it out. We're not fighting today.
We're not fighting. I don't want to fight you.
Brothers.
Yo, you got it, bro.
All right,
You got
bet.
it.
Still got my neck. You feel me?
All right, so
All right, let's talk about
Okay,
the
okay.
MVP of the whole show.
Okay.
False.
What's up?
Before I
We're
forget.
not talking about Ned Stark.
All right.
Go ahead.
Jon was, again, I'm going to go back to building up that he's Targaryen, right?
okay, all right,
How dope would it have been
okay.
if when they went to go fight, when they went to go get a walker to bring to Cersei, and they were trapped and everything,
Uh-huh.
he got left behind.
Okay.
Who got left behind?
John.
Jon.
Oh, if John got left behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now this isn't analysis. This is you trying to paint a different picture.
How dope? Yeah.
Okay.
How dope would it have been? I feel like they should have. Again, him being Targaryen, they did nothing with it. Okay. How dope would it have been? All right. Instead of him sitting on the throne, just use the fact that he's Targaryen a little bit like more. If he was stuck and he was left behind and he was under the water, instead of Benjen coming to save him, what if he just like did that, like, you know, the Battle of the Bastards, where he's like, you know, fuck it, I'm gonna just fight till the end,
Okay.
and Rhaegal comes and saves him because he's Targaryen and the dragons know, because the dragons are smart, and they turned it into a joke also when he wanted to fly the dragon, and Daenerys was like, you should get on. He's like, I don't think I could fly or something. Like, they kind of made it like funny.
Then see ya.
Yeah, it would
So
have
it was
been like
it was
cooler
knowing you,
if
Jon Snow.
Yeah.
it would have been cooler, like, you know, when he was petting the Drogon and Daenerys was like kind of like what the fuck before she found out he was Targaryen.
Okay.
Like, it would have been more satisfying. They had more with that, or like if Drogon goes instead of burning the throne, which is very like
Tries to burn him.
tries to burn him, and he's just there like.
That was a Lord of the Rings
Can,
reference.
can I say something about that? You make great points.
But
Here's the
not
no.
valid.
Look.
But that was trash.
Like no, it's not that. It's just that I think how they wanted it for you to see Jon Snow is that remember at the end where he pet Ghost, he's always been a Stark, like no matter what. Yeah,
Still
yeah.
a Stark.
Huh?
Yeah, I know. I just meant like.
I know, no, I get what you're saying. Like, but I feel like that. Like, it just went full circle. It's like,
You have one person rejecting, not
UAV
like not.
online.
I just got a 5 coaster. That's an airstrike. Hold on.
word.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Like,
Fucking airstrike.
alright, so
Weren't you
About
saying
Jon
something?
Snow.
yeah,
About
I'm
Jon
gonna
Snow.
finish my point. Now.
Oh yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, let me finish my
No,
point.
go ahead. I'll keep my head. I'll keep my head.
Cool. All right, but now yeah, it went
Brain
full
blast,
circle.
brain blast.
Like him writing it, like they teased it. Yeah, like and that, like you said, it
They made-
gets the fans hype.
They
It's
made
like,
you believe he was also
Right.
the chosen one.
right, exactly. It's like he was like, especially that scene where Bran goes back in time and like it's
Right.
Lyanna telling Ned like take care of him,
And you see the baby,
Like-
and then you see John's
and then it goes to Jon Snow's
my guy
face.
was hype when
Yo,
he
I
saw
was
it.
I was dumb.
Bro,
Yo,
I
I
was
got
like-
chills. Yeah, I got. And
I played it like 5
again,
times back.
and the soundtrack to that, bro. I listen to that shit in my whip going to work every morning.
He's like-
dope. I'm like, I bet.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, so, but what they came at the end is like, and then like to me, the symbolism of him petting Ghost was that, like, that's his direwolf. Like, you're still a Stark. You will always
Right.
be a
And
Stark.
also,
Right.
that's low key some fan service, so people can stop bitching about what happened
Yeah,
in
exactly.
episode 4.
Yeah.
Like,
Yo, imagine they edit that shit dumb quick. It's like, yeah, we gotta make it.
Nah,
Yeah,
nah.
I know, I'm just joking. Like, obviously,
Yeah,
obviously
shoot.
not.
Kid
Kid Harington, please come quick.
No, what I was gonna say is that like, it's funny how one person broke away from his lineage, and like who in his bloodline and everything, Jon Snow,
Yeah.
and Amelia couldn't do that, like or Danny couldn't do that, like she became,
subverting expectations.
and it's just funny how it's like you have one person.
Oh, Mark.
Yeah, but he
Spitting
could have
facts.
been different about it. He could have been humble about it. Daenerys used it to conquer cities and everything.
Wait. You said that John could have been humble, but he's the most
No, he-
humble
no, he's-
character.
he said-
He
He
could have been
if he
humble
was on the
about it
throne.
if he found
About-
out that he doesn't burn. If he found out that dragons love him.
Okay, that's all right.
He
If
could
it
have
would
just
have
been
went
like,
that way,
he couldn't
yeah,
have
sure.
told nobody. It
yeah,
would have just
well-
been something for us. That
For the
we
fans,
saw.
yeah.
Like, yeah, the dragon saved me. And he came back and just didn't even speak about it. That's just him being humble. That's John. And then
John being
Benjamin was
John.
Benjamin was a waste of a fucking character. He did nothing.
How he's cold hands
What?
from the books.
That's great, but he did more in the books. It would have been cool if he came and fought on for the long night because the wall broke and he could have crossed the
Yeah,
wall.
that's
Yeah,
what
but
we
he said he couldn't go beyond the wall anymore. Like he
No
couldn't go
walker
back down
can
south.
go beyond the wall until the dragon blew it out.
Okay,
The
yeah,
winter
but
started.
remember that he sacrificed his life to save Bran.
Oh, bro.
Just the awkward silence is like, everyone about to scrap right now.
Okay,
Okay.
that was great.
Are
You could've done
Are you
more, though.
conceding?
Nah, it's just
No,
like yeah,
no
he-
conceit. It's just
He did that, yeah,
Yeah.
but like he could have done more.
alright. So now, like, let's like continue on about John.
Right.
John literally fell out of place in Winterfell to start with because of how Catelyn treated him, because of how he was raised. Like, you're a bastard.
Bastard.
You're a
Yo,
bastard. Like,
Yeah,
so
you guys like Catelyn, by the way? I never
Catelyn
liked
Stark?
her.
Lady Stark. Yeah.
Catelyn Stark was
Never liked her.
pre-Sansa, basically. Like, it's Sansa is like
It foreshadowed. Sansa's
exactly. It kind
arc.
of foreshadowed what Sansa was gonna eventually become because
She made some dumb decisions too, though. That's
yeah,
what got her killed.
Catelyn made some dumb decisions, but also she did what was best for her family though.
What?
She tried to.
Her decisions got her killed. That
Fam.
was Rob.
No. Right, that was Rob blindly doing stuff. Love
Oh.
is the death of duty.
By the way,
What's up?
my boy told me this. It's cool how they show like what it takes to become a king, or whatever. Like Rob, like he chose like love,
Mm-hmm.
and he got blinded by that, and he died brutally.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's crazy. Like all these people died because they like chose like a different way. Like
Mhm.
I can't think of examples right now.
No, well,
But like you remember when Tywin was talking to Tommy, whatever his name is,
Tommy.
Tolman.
all right.
Oh, Toman.
Yeah, the Joffrey number 2.
Yeah,
We're
Joffrey
talking
was-
about Tommen.
The one who jumped off.
Yeah,
Tom.
the one that
Jumped off the
says
tower.
deuces.
He was like, what do you think it takes to become a good king? And he was like, justice. And then he explained how justice could like break you.
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, I don't know, being humble or whatever. He gave a bunch of, and Tywin always had something against it.
Yeah, because Tywin felt that he
wasn't.
Like you need to like sacrifice things
exactly
as a human to become.
this power, like this
Yeah.
face of power, because
So that's why Rob didn't survive and like.
and also
The person I
Renly
could think
and
of.
also Renly Baratheon, also Stannis Baratheon, also Robert Baratheon died.
Oh yeah, Renly. Yeah, that's right.
All of them died, like either stupidly or because of some like for example, Robert got killed by a boar,
Yeah.
right? He went hunting, but he was also drunk while he was hunting.
Yep.
Stupid. Died by his own vice.
Stupid.
Like dumb. Like you're dumb.
But they purposely got him drunk, right? Or some shit.
I don't know.
I gotta rewatch.
I don't know. That's
I'm
that's
pretty
a.
sure that was like the Lannister.
It could have been
Yeah, I
Cersei's
think so,
plan
yeah.
because Cersei never liked them anyway.
Yeah.
So now you also have Renly Baratheon that was killed basically because of the Red Woman.
Yep.
She gave birth to a shadow baby and clapped my guy.
So that was the Shadow's whole purpose.
Yeah,
That boy never came back.
Word.
that's it. It served this purpose.
Yeah.
And then now you have Stannis Baratheon, who again
Died off a
lived
prophecy.
and
Thought-
died by that prophecy that he was the
Like-
rightful king.
And his poor daughter.
and sacrifice his daughter, pana.
Yeah, that was so sad.
Like,
That was crazy.
For what? So while Maester, you got it?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna save that for the end. Like just, yeah.
I don't want to be a player.
So all right, so let's get into talking about how we feel about Arya overall, Arya Stark.
Aren't you going to finish John a little bit?
Oh yeah. So let me just
we
touch
finish
on
that?
Yeah, we did, but I just want to say that John got what he wanted all along.
Right. Yeah.
the
I
end.
think also it's like I just found it funny how it's like Grey Worm was like, no, that's not enough. It's like, who are you? What can you say in this?
Yeah.
Like
Grey
like,
Worm was getting me tight.
Bran could have just said, okay, what? I don't care about what you think. I'm
Right.
the king.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah, but he was preventing
War.
rebellion.
And rebellion and fallout.
yeah.
So,
Ghost of.
but yeah,
Ned Stark.
but John,
Ned
to me,
Stark.
John is the character in the show that knows nothing and wanted nothing the entire time. Remember season 1? He was like, he told Ned, he's like, yo. So John, I felt that he knew nothing, wanted nothing, so he got what he wanted all along.
And it's ironic, right? Because he's the heir to the Iron Throne.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's like,
the rightful heir,
heir,
and the
yeah.
successor after Aerys, even though Robert usurped the throne and all that. But, anyways, John is fine, cool. He got what he wanted all along. He got to pet Ghost. For y'all fuckheads who were complaining, because I mean, Ghost is a good boy anyway, so he deserved that. But yeah, Arya,
yo, just call her Jordan, bro.
she's probably the MVP of the season.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
MVP of the season.
She's a beast. She's a complete
Nah,
beast.
her character arc was amazing too. Like seeing her season 1, like seeing her father's head get chopped off, to having to pretend she's a boy,
And also
work
being,
for the Lannisters.
Also being sure of herself from day one, basically. Like, I don't want to be a lady.
yeah.
I don't want to marry anybody.
I don't want
yo.
to be a lady
no more.
R.I.P. my son Gendry, bro, and his
My boy got shot down.
Yo.
Hey, his-
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was mad weird.
Why?
Seeing Arya get naked.
Please, I don't want to.
Right?
She's like 14, bro.
No,
It's
she's-
weird.
she's actually our age.
She's
Well,
21.
not your old ass, but
Yeah, but like seeing her, like I was like, nah.
I know it was weird, right? It was, I don't know. But whatever. Gendry tried to,
put a ring on it.
put a ring on it. And he's
She
just
said, "I'll
like,
put a ring on you. Shut up, Gendry."
she's like, fam, that's great. I think
You're a great person.
great
everything,
person,
but
all that,
nah.
but man's is not a lady, And then he was like, "Oh shit."
a girl has no
Why,
name.
who got friend zone harder, him or Jorah?
Jorah.
Fam,
Jorah.
Danny was like, "I
Nah.
love you too."
Yo,
but
Jorah
as a
died. Jorah
friend-
died for the boom boom, bro.
Dead ass, bro. Nah, Jorah died because
I would die for you.
yeah.
Banana
Night King will
fall
out
on
for you.
Banana.
Oh,
Nah, it was over.
but
Nah,
yeah,
definitely saw Jorah.
yeah, he got friend zone OD.
Yeah.
But Arya had a great arc, man. Always
Yo,
sure of herself. Always
A
knew
girl
what she
has
wanted.
no name.
A girl has no name.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Not today.
Not
Not
today.
today, bitch.
Yep.
Yo, when she went flying with the dagger, and like you just see like the White Walker's hair, I'm just like, cause you completely forgot about her.
That she's an assassin. Also, peep how silent she was in the Winterfell library.
Yeah.
In that scene. It turned into a horror movie, basically.
No, that
No,
was so
silent.
tense, bro.
Silent.
I was like this the whole time.
Remember, the only sound she made was when
My butthole was like this.
All right.
Well, what
But
do we have in
you-
door number one?
You heard it here first. But yeah,
All right, thanks guys.
when she stabbed the
Off camera, y'all would
when she
laugh.
stabbed the white right in the
That
throat.
is funny.
When she stabbed the white right in the throat.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the only noise she made, and when her blood was dripping on the floor. And even then, I'm like, oh, they're gonna catch her. Like she's under. No, she's not on the table anymore. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's a complete ninja.
Legit.
Yeah, and people complain about that too. Like where did Arya? I'm like, she's an assassin on a show about dead people and dragons. You're really complaining? Where was she this whole time?
People
Like,
even
I saw-
people even said that she jumped way too high for a human to jump.
All right,
I was like,
all right, all right.
I saw.
I'm done with you.
I saw like
I'm done with you.
an interview of the Game of Thrones cast members, and like Sam was like, he's like, yeah, I had like a weird fan interaction. A fan came up to me and was like, like, love the show, whatever. It was like, but why are you still so fat? And he's like, what? And he was like, it's like you're trekking through the snow, all this other stuff. He's like,
Not
I
losing
just-
any weight.
Yeah, not losing any weight. You're barely eating. It's like,
Dude.
it's like I just don't believe it. And he's like,
I'm not gonna
So-
lie. I thought the same shit. I was like, yo, is he ever gonna lose weight? But like, it's not something you ask him.
yeah,
Or that's not even something you say out. It's just
Yeah.
like whatever. It's a show.
exactly.
Like the guy's just.
He's like, his response was like, let me get this straight. On a show where we have flying dragons, we have a woman giving birth to a cloud.
shadow. Yeah, it's a shadow baby.
This is what he said.
Fucking
To a
noob
cloud. It's like, what is it
It's
about
a
me
noob
being
cyber.
fat that you just don't buy?
Right.
So
it's
it's
like,
like-
the little things people just
Yeah.
don't buy. Like I
That's
saw
nice.
people complaining, like, is a dragon really that smart to burn the Iron Throne?
How do you
Because
know?
I'm like,
Tyrion literally said that the
As
dragon
soon as she
capable
died,
of,
he was like,
Being smarter than their masters.
Yeah.
as soon as she died, he literally went straight up there. Like
Right, he
knew.
felt that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's like he took the body and just flew back to fucking wherever the hell. They were.
Yeah, he's taking her to Volantis to the Red Priestess.
No, I think
Imagine.
he's going to Old Valyria. So just chill out there.
Bro, imagine the Reds is like, G-Jow, 3 more seasons coming out.
Yo, so
That would probably like destroy the.
yo,
entire
can y'all
world.
agree one thing though? After like season 6, I want to say, there was a lot of plot armor. You know what plot armor is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, indulge, please.
You know what plot armor is?
No, I don't know what plot armor is.
It's like when something is conveniently placed to save you from dying.
Mm.
Like a main character,
Like
they-
Danny
Perfect.
saving John.
I learned
No,
that
no,
from
no.
I learned
Not
that from
from the
Emergency Awesome. Shout out Charlie once
perfect.
again.
Oh, again,
Like
well,
10 out of 12 times we shouted him out.
Chilling with villains bingo. Well, we shout out Charlie. So,
Perfect example is when they went to go find the White Walker.
yeah, and Danny conveniently came and saved
no,
everybody.
before that, how the lake was frozen, but it broke.
Okay,
That little thing, and it was a rock in the middle.
that took you out of the episode.
No, I'm just saying that's just plot armor. It's just, oh my god, adds plot armor and something that Game of Thrones has never done. And the author always said like, if you guys think in war like your main hero will never die, like that's not how it is. Like if you're gonna fight, like people die, and it could just be out of nowhere. Like
Yeah.
like the dragon.
like Khal Drogo,
Yeah. Oh, that too.
he died from a goddamn
Yeah, that shit was
infection.
stupid.
Yeah, but that shit happens.
It does.
in real
Yeah,
life.
but also it's ironic because he's the great Cal, right?
Yeah.
Who really wanted to be Aquaman, so he's just like, yo, kill me.
Yo, so
but and then like one thing I thought was crazy is that my guy Jamie couldn't even fight Bronn, like barely stood up against him because he had
Because
one hand, right?
Bronn-
Also,
Euron.
it was his. He was right-handed and he's using his left hand.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's like, whatever.
You mean
And
Euron?
then- Who?
Euron Greyjoy?
No.
No?
You mean when he was training with
When he was
Bronn?
training.
Oh, training
Yeah,
with
yeah.
Bronn.
And
In the Battle of Winterfell, he seemed to fare fine.
bro, it's like every time they went to the scene where he's fighting with Brienne
Brienne of Toth.
Brienne of Toth.
Sir.
He
Brienne.
was
Oh,
like
Sir Brienne of Toth.
he was like the dead were like trampling about like right over him, and then as soon as it looked like they were about to die, they like cut the scene, and then they come back
You-
and
he's
they're
fine,
fine.
right?
It's like Sam Tarley who ran away because he was scared, but he was like getting like there was like they were everywhere. And,
Yeah,
like,
but remember they're not
living for a while.
exactly zombies where they're like biting you. They're trying to just like shank you and shit.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like,
even
That's
worse.
worse.
Yeah.
It's like
God
yo,
damn. Get off me.
So I was like, I've killed a White Walker, you know?
But yeah. Anyways,
I just thought that was like unlike
Yeah.
Game of Thrones in the past, where it's like it was very realistic. Not
yeah,
realistic.
yeah.
hey.
Obviously,
There's
it has
there's
dragons.
There's no plot armor.
But like, if
Yeah.
we had dragons in real life and whatever, like we wouldn't be protected
But think
by
about
plot. Just to make it look
Right.
epic,
So
But-
like a typical movie, like
okay,
Avengers.
but-
fine, but
about
yeah,
it.
but
So
the thing
let's-
is that if Jamie would have died there, would have
People
been
would've
like,
been like,
oh,
what the
lazy
fuck?
writing, fuckheads, like fuck all y'all, bro. That ass, fuck all y'all.
No, 100%. People still
Yeah,
would
because
complain.
if John would have killed
So,
the
like-
Night King, oh, lazy writing, he shouldn't
Yeah.
have killed. Fuck all y'all,
And it's
bro.
like when they
like
got
a-
the
like
White
a-
Walker, the only people who died were the ones that weren't important. It's like they conveniently brought these extra people just to use as
But
people
also,
to die.
it was one of the biggest crossover episodes in Game of Thrones, like obviously ever. It's like so, it's like you have almost every character that you've met.
Yeah, I'm
in
not
these-
complaining. I'm just
yeah.
saying I was trying to bring up a point how like
Yeah.
after they started filming when the books stopped, when they were ahead of the books,
Yeah.
you could tell that they started becoming more like a typical show, and they weren't
Of
following
course,
the authors.
yeah,
like-
because that's what these
'Cause
guys
all-
are known for. They're the showrunners.
Yeah.
But something for y'all to know. I mean, y'all could fact check me if y'all want, but I don't care. But George R. R. Martin like gave him an outline for how he wanted it to end. And he was like, end it this way so I can end the
Yeah,
books
but-
my way.
Yeah, but Emergency Awesome, Charlie, right? I think
Once
he was the
again,
one who said-
bingo.
He
should've
said that
come
he
on the show.
gave that the author gave the directors,
An
the
outline.
showrunners, 3 major plot points
To go through.
and gave them freedom of how to go to it.
Okay.
And I think one of them, I don't think this is what it is.
Speculation.
Is it was Hodor, how he got his name,
Okay.
how Daenerys, how Jon Snow came back to life,
Cool.
and then how Daenerys turned to the Mad Queen.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
all
he
of them,
didn't-
to me, all of it worked fine to me. Plot armor and all, like whatever. It
But,
was
like,
entertaining.
But it's like, I watched a really good video,
hmm
and the guy was saying how like they just took those 3 points, and the Hodor one was very well done.
hmm
Jon Snow coming back was very well done, but I think they were trying to get to Daenerys turning to the Mad Queen very like.
Don't
they
say
were
rush.
not
Don't say
rushed.
rush,
They were
bro.
like changing prophecies and twisting stories, and then like
Pero that's fine.
ending characters' lives like too quickly, like and being pointless just so they can get to that point. Like,
Yeah,
they didn't
but
do a good
even
build up.
but even though I didn't see Missandei or Grey Worm like surviving to the end, I feel like I feel like look,
What?
and no, I'm saying like for her development to the Mad Queen, she had to get from point A to point B, right?
Yeah.
She has to lose something because clearly she's losing faith in her advisors. So something had to push her off the edge. She kept taking L's, so she's like, fam, they killed my best friend.
Yeah.
That's it. Going guns blazing. Like she like it was
But
all justified.
I don't even think that was what tipped her. What tipped her was when she was talking to John, and John didn't love her anymore.
No. Well, that was even more of the
And
tipping
then
point.
she was just
after-
like, "Oh, word, bet, nope, it's over now." I was only going, go for Cersei. That's it.
Yeah,
But now,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm burning.
No, but
Even Tyrion was like, "Yo, when you hear the bells, like stop," and she was like,
she had AirPods on.
"Yeah."
nah. Well, she
was listening to Mob Ties by Drake.
Great Word Manad, and I think what the writer, like, you know how they show like
Yeah,
after the
yeah,
show,
yeah.
they had said initially like she thought about it at that moment.
Yeah, that was a split decision.
Yeah, it was a split decision.
yeah.
She was like looking at it, and then she was like tight. And then what I saw a clip on Twitter, which was dope. It showed her from season 1, and all the time she was like abused and
Yeah.
like beaten and all that, and her just getting like angry.
Yeah.
One of the
That shit was
YouTubers
dope.
that I saw, I watched a lot of YouTube videos, positive and negative about the finale. And one of the things they said was like Game of Thrones usually wouldn't do that. That's not like them to do flashbacks like
Right.
that fan edit. But that would have been very dope if they like kind of just did something to like show you what she was thinking.
Yeah, but also if you were paying attention,
You would know that,
Bro,
anyway.
you would know
know.
that she had all of this bottled up. She's a can of Coke that's been shaken like for 7 seasons
yeah,
straight.
but like for all those seasons, they made it seem. Obviously, I saw this,
Subverting expectations, Mike.
bro.
Mate.
I agree. I'm talking about for other people. Not
Oh,
everyone's
okay.
like that.
Yeah,
Not
but-
everyone thinks Batman vs Superman is the greatest.
Yeah, but you know what I say to that? You know what I say to that? Que se joda. Right?
Word.
Fuck all y'all, bro. It's cool. It's fine.
Yo, chill. If you listen to this, we appreciate it.
Love y'all.
No, for real. Like, thanks for listening. But
fuck y'all.
but if you feel like
If you sign the petition, sign off.
no, if you sign a petition like Chris Chris D'Elia went on a huge rant. That shit had me rolling. He was like,
He's a big Game of Thrones fan.
yeah, he's actually on season 6. Like he's catching up. Like Magneto did.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's like, yo, like all these people sign a petition. They're like, hey, they're the first to go. And then people are like, what the hell you mean? They're like, oh, put them on the front lines for war. You can't make a decision. Go. Like,
Yeah.
die. Like, basically, like, because it's disrespectful, obviously. And also, but anyway, if you feel like the show is making you lose your sleep at night, HBO has other shows. Netflix has other shows. Hulu has shows.
Disney Plus is
or
coming out.
We have a really nice planet that you can enjoy still. I hope you have bills. You know what I'm saying? I hope you got kids. Hug your parents. You know, kiss your children. Pet your dogs. Pet your cats. Like,
You'll find happiness.
bafanculo. Like,
All right, let me ask y'all favorite. I don't want to put you on the spot though. Favorite episode of the series?
ooh.
I already have mine.
What?
Battle of the Hard Home. By far my favorite.
Hard Home? Okay. Battle of the
First-
Bastards for me.
Battle of Bastards.
Battle of the Bastards. What's up?
What's yours?
Bro, because I was like, it's either Hard Home or Battle of the Bastards. And
So then square up.
I don't know. Like for me, like it's probably it's like
Dude, Battle of the Bastards.
Battle of the
That
Bastards
shit was
is probably
amazing.
it. But for me, a close second is Battle of Winterfell, just because I loved. When
agree on that.
when Arya
Yeah.
stabbed the Night King, dude, the amount of adrenaline that I felt at
It
that
was
moment.
again. It was like
it was such a relief, right?
You know what? There should be a fan edit of Arya like running
I
down the
thought that
court.
was that was Winterfell. What
the
was
third episode of this.
Right.
this-
What was this the other battle called? The Great Battle? What like
Which
Which
one?
one?
the second to last episode? What was it called?
Oh,
That was
It's not
just-
Battle of Winterfell.
that
That
was
was the
just-
Great Battle.
Right.
This
Yeah.
wasn't the Battle of
That's my
Winterfell.
question.
It's called the Long Night, and it was
yeah,
the Great
long,
Battle.
that's why
Okay,
it's called the Long
whatever,
Night.
yeah.
Well, you know what
Whatever.
you mean.
Nah,
but-
I didn't at first.
No,
that's what I-
well,
that
honorable
one.
mention episode.
Because-
Reigns of Castamere, Red Wedding,
Ooh.
Red Wedding. That
Nah,
might be my
yeah.
favorite. Actually, I lied. That might be my favorite. Is
Fuck
that-
no, that's like the worst episode ever.
No,
I was
but
so
that's
tight.
that's the
not
wor-
like bad. It was just like,
Yeah,
god
yeah.
damn.
Yeah, that
Right. In terms
bad
of
guys
like
really
in
want
terms of-
emotion invoking.
in terms of like me being like personally scarred for the rest of my life.
It's
Yeah,
Red
yeah,
Wedding.
yeah.
I think that's
Yeah.
like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
Wedding.
It's called the Reigns of
even-
Castamere.
Even when Ned Stark got his head chopped off, like, that to me was just like.
Yeah, but
what?
also notice that between
That was
seasons,
one season.
between seasons 1 and 6, every 9th episode of the season, there's like a prominent
Big,
death
yeah.
that is like, yo.
Yo, even
Why not 7?
What's the episode?
Well, 7 or 8 because they were odd number seasons.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
but every
except for
second
6.
to last episode.
Yeah, every second to
Oh,
last
yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
what about
Like episode
the
5
joint
of season
where,
8.
where Cersei uses all the what's it called?
Oh,
Shit.
that was episode 10
10.
actually.
Right after Battle of the
Season
Bastards.
6.
Yo,
Yeah.
season.
Like
All right,
whatever.
favorite season
Favorite season?
6.
Season 6 is the one with Battle of the Bastards and
Yeah.
Cersei.
Yeah. Season 6 for me was what
Jon
was it.
Snow came back to life in season 5.
I don't know.
Right?
I kind of season
or-
5.
No, in season
no,
6.
beginning of season 6.
In
The
season
first
6. So
two
season
episodes,
6
yeah.
is definitely my favorite. He comes back. There's a Battle of the Bastards. He finally frees like Sansa. Sansa gets back at fucking Ramsay.
Wow,
Ramsay,
yeah.
I fucking hate that piece of shit. I didn't think I hate anyone like more.
than Joffrey.
So it's on
Yeah.
site if you see him.
More than Joffrey, yeah.
If you see Ewan Rowan,
Yo,
whatever his name
so don't
is.
watch Inhumans. 'cause
No,
you
I'll be
wanna
like, yo,
swing at
thank
him
you,
even more.
because you're a
Can't-
great
that
actor.
show's
I fucking hated you.
Thank God.
God, that show is garbage.
But yeah,
Game of Thrones
what
is
else?
garbage. Now I'm kidding.
what other episode is? The Mountain and the Viper. Oh, when Oberyn Martell gets
That shit
spaghetti.
His head smushed in.
That was
was.
so like.
I love that shit.
I
What?
was like,
I think
what
season
the
6.
fuck?
Was
I
it
think season
six?
6 was
So what's your favorite
Probably my
season?
favorite
Season
season.
6?
Season 6. I think season 6. Yeah, takes the cake because of Battle of the Bastards and what happens at the end.
Isn't that the Hodor thing too? Was in season 6.
Yeah.
Wow. Season 6 was wild.
Season 6 was packed.
Season
bro.
6, like before I got to it, everyone was telling me, "Yo, season 6 is the best. Like you're about to get a lot of shit."
Yo, that shit
Yeah,
was wild.
that was a lot. We
And,
got
and the end of season 5.
oh, well, that's when John died. The last
Right?
episode.
But wait. When? No. The end of season 4. It was episode 9. It was the battle where they were trying to go across the wall, the wildlings.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
that was a sick episode too.
That's fuck, I forgot what it's called.
Oh, that's why his wifey dies, right?
As soon as wifey died.
Yeah, as Egret
that's when
dies.
that's when the fucking giant, like the little guy tried to shoot the arrow and the giant was like, "Yo, hold this." Fink. And the guy gets shot, and then he gets like flung past like where he got
destroyed,
shot,
bro.
like destroyed. I was like, at that point, I was like, okay, this show is fucking amazing. Like
Yeah.
I already thought it was amazing before. I was like, now I could really see like.
Well, like to like
hype.
again, this is the greatest cinema. It's the greatest cinematography on television. Best budget, best all that. Like, you gotta take the cake.
did they profit?
Who?
Game of Thrones.
HBO profited. It's probably
That's why they wanted
it's
to give him
pop
more
culture.
season, bro. Like that's
So why do they want to stop? Like
because
that's why I don't.
because
I know.
because-
David and Dan,
Dan and Dave.
they're doing Star Wars.
Who?
So
Dan and Dave, the writers of the
the
show,
writers, they're
showrunner.
doing Star Wars now.
They're doing the next Star Wars.
So I personally think if they didn't get the Star Wars gig, they would have told HBO hell yeah.
yeah, but the actors wanted to stop too, didn't they?
Well, after you have to understand that after 8 seasons of something, like even in Walking Dead, I'm not caught up to Walking Dead, but
They want to
even
stop.
Andrew Lincoln was like, "Yo, I'm out."
Yeah, but like
Yeah, they wanna
also,
do new
why
shit.
couldn't they do 10 episodes for the last 2? What was the point?
Well,
of that?
it was budget. So, for example, if like let's say I'm HBO and you're Dan and Dave, and you're like, yo, we want X amount of money to do this kind of battle. Yeah, but we won't, like, basically
They're saying like to make up for
more
it.
for less. Yeah, less is more. So basically, like
The long night battle.
the
It
long
was
night
all
battle,
CGI shit.
55 nights.
Yeah,
Lots of
I know.
CGI, beautiful cinematography.
Yeah.
What happened in King's Landing? That was all budget. That was all.
Dude, the
that was a budget put.
CGI and
The Long
Battle of the
Night.
Bastards.
Oh, that was amazing.
Bro, I literally brought my mom in. I replayed it. The when he got up and he was like
Oh.
holding the sword. Bro, and the horses came into all like, I was like, yo, I've never seen war like that. Like, that was
Yup.
so...
And when they all got surrounded, and then Sansa came through. With the
And he's
clutch.
like getting trampled and he's like can't
He's
breathe.
breathing, yo.
I'm like, oh my
He's
god.
actually claustrophobic.
No, but
Kit
you know,
Harington.
that scene parallels perfectly to the whole Misa scene with Daenerys when she got brought up and everybody was like trying to like touch her, and then Jon is there getting suffocated.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
That shit was lit.
And you know what they did when he got up and he got back up after
And picked up
Renly died?
Longclaw.
He picked up and then in the Golden Army when they got fucked, the leader like picked it up and he saw them coming at him, and instead of doing what Jon Snow did and stay, he like ran away.
Yeah.
It was the
That
same
was a good
angle and
parallel.
everything.
Yeah, that
it was
was
the
a great
same angle and
parallel.
everything.
Also directed by Miguel Sapochnik. Shout out to you, great director.
Yo, so one last thing I want to say.
What's up?
Just like I was just thinking about like Bran's visions and how like he saw the dragon back in season 4, right?
Yeah, he saw.
Oh, the
and
dragon
they used
flying
that.
over.
They
Yeah,
used
they
that
used
scene
it.
actually.
And they also used when she went to the throne, the
Yeah.
throne room, and it
that
was
we
it
thought-
was actually
we thought it was snow, but it was ash.
and then also
It was snow, though.
there was snow there too.
Okay.
Though.
alright.
But and then also when when she goes into like the light and she sees her child
Right.
and
Yeah.
I was about to call him
Aquaman.
Yeah, that's her dying.
yeah.
That's her
And
dying.
it's literally foreshadowed that.
Yep.
Well,
So-
yeah, I knew from the jump, so
I
can't
think,
complain. Lazy writing. Fuck yeah, bro.
I think the overlapping theme, I think, from this whole series probably is that, like, like nobody wins in war.
Exactly.
Like nobody wins. Like,
All is
if
fair
you're,
in
if you're
love
looking
and
for
war.
a satisfying ending to this
Fair.
terrible
It's
war,
a Game of Thrones.
Exactly. You either win or you die. And again, it was
you don't
very,
win though. Nobody wins.
Exactly.
You either
Nobody
live
wins.
or you die.
Exactly.
If,
so
if we're technically speaking, the Starks did win. So
oh,
shout
that's
out
see
House
that was
Stark
a point I wanted to drive home was that the Starks basically got shit on
throughout most of
since
the
season
yeah.
1.
Facts.
Sansa getting raped, Arya getting blind and
Ned
like,
getting his
fucked
head chopped
over,
off,
Ned
Robb
getting his head
dying,
chopped,
Catelyn
Jon
dying.
dying, Robb yeah, all that stuff going on. Rickon dying.
Oh,
The
the
fucking-
ass. Yo, move, brother.
Zigzag.
Swerve. What are you doing?
Oh, I said
Run your
Renly
routes.
earlier. I meant
Run your
Rickon.
routes.
Yeah.
Run your route.
Yeah, bro. What the
Run the
fuck?
slant. Run the
But that's
slant.
that's something that
Quick slant.
Missandei said too.
What?
I think in her like prophecy, well, she fucked it up on Stannis. What it really was meant for was Jon when she was
Remember
talking to
Missandei?
him. What did I say, Missandei?
Missandei, yeah.
Fuck, I'm getting fucked up. Melisandre, she said some shit about like how you're gonna lose like someone, but you need it or whatever. I don't know. I forgot. I saw a cool YouTube video where they put like the prophecies together.
There's
dope.
honestly so much that went on that like we can't cover everything, but hopefully we covered a good amount for y'all. And just just giving y'all our thoughts. Definitely give follow us on Instagram, Kamagas, so you could DM us, like let us know what you thought or comment on anything we post, Game of Thrones related. But honestly, like as much as season 8 was like people say it's flawed, and obviously I have my flaws with it and my plot holes with it, but the series as a whole to me is a 10 out of 10 because it never brought that much emotion and like it felt like a movie. Like a show has never really done that like the way Game of Thrones has done for me. So I have to give it,
never
I have
made
to give
you
it a
never
10 out of
made
10.
you root for something and then go, oh, I didn't think I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, there was an episode that I'm like, damn, I kind of like how this turned out. What episode was it? I think it was the episode when Dany was when she was leaving Marine, where she brought all the dragons out, like they blew out and all that, and she started killing all the masters and stuff. I'm like, this is fucked up, but it's kind of hot. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, and then when Brienne got knighted, like I was like, wow, I didn't think I needed that, but that,
was a
shit
great
was
moment.
satisfying.
That was an amazing moment, I thought.
Yep. All right, so but yeah,
Quick run.
at the end of the day, If you didn't like it, again, you have a life, I hope. And
So what's your rating? 10 out of 10?
this is the greatest show I've ever seen in my life so far.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Best show I've ever seen. That second, obviously, to Arrow and Flash, of course.
And Legends, Black Lightning's up there.
Oh, Black Lightning's definitely up there. Oh, and Legends of Tomorrow, bro. Can't
Well, how
forget
could
that.
you forget Supergirl?
Supergirl.
Dude,
Oh,
Dude,
shout out
Inhumans?
Yeah, I was about to say Inhumans.
what else? Iron Fist season 1, up there. But
We're being sarcastic.
but yeah, I can't tell. But
Imagine
yeah.
people come
Start a
to
petition.
Shut
Shut
Are
down.
you fucking serious, bro?
Redo your Game of Thrones podcast.
But yeah, basically we're done here. If there's anything we missed, don't care. Moving on. X-Men's coming out next week. So but yeah, I'm gonna run through the list. I'm gonna do like a nice obituary, a eulogy for those we've lost, at least those we fuck with. Rest in peace to Hoster Tully, father of Catelyn Stark.
Yes.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace to Benjen Stark.
The GOAT.
Rest in peace to Beric Dondarrion.
Who?
Beric Dondarrion.
The guy who
Night
got
Watch.
resurrected 6
The
times.
pirate, yeah. Like
So-
he actually allowed Arya to come through for the MVP shot.
Yeah.
So
Nah, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a good character.
Who else? Shout out to the Three-Eyed Raven, because if it wasn't for him, Bran wouldn't be who he is. Shout out to fuck you, Littlefinger.
Yeah, Littlefinger's a little shit.
He's in a new show. It looks pretty good.
They're all actually a lot of
Oh, shout out to Melisandre, who we kind of hated for a bit,
Nah,
but
she
she came through and did her thing.
She redeemed herself.
So shout out, rest in peace,
OD.
Melisandre. Rest in peace, John Aaron. Forgetful, but he was in
Who?
season 1. He's basically the reason that Ned Stark
facts.
became the Hand of the King.
That shit looks creepy as hell.
Oh, you couldn't see?
Oh yeah.
John Aaron. Who else? Don't worry, I'm running down this. Not yet, but shout out to Theon.
Shout out
Theon
to
Greyjoy. You're a good man.
My guy Reek.
He was
good man,
he was
Theo.
ready to call in a nuke, bro. That kills all the kills he had right there, but
Yo,
in that
he
episode,
was-
He was ready to call him
in.
nuke.
Oh, R.I.P.
He was, bro.
Yo, yeah.
Yo, dude, can you acknowledge that?
What?
He helped, he saved Bran's ass.
Wait, who?
Theon.
Theon.
Oh, hell yeah,
Dude,
bro.
he went in.
And actually, it's foreshadowing. In season 1, he's like, Theon says something, and Catelyn was like, oh, like you're gonna defend him here or whatever. And then one of the maesters was like, what? There's gonna be a battle in the Godswood, and I was like,
Oh,
it
shit.
actually ended up happening.
Well, I gotta rewatch the whole thing.
Yeah. So rest in peace to Asha, the wildling, who helped.
Yo, she, disappeared and then came back just to die. I was so, damn.
Damn.
Shout
I
out
liked
to-
her.
Shout out to Viserion.
Oh, yeah.
Died in season 7. Shout out to Beric Dondarrion. He died like a couple times this season. Fuck you, Cersei.
Chill. No. We got to shout out
we
an
already-
actress.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Lena Headey.
Yo.
She's
Shout
amazing.
out to you.
Amazing.
I'm sorry for all the flack you get when you're on the street. I remember a couple of years ago, she was like, "Yo, I was at a restaurant and some lady went up to her and was like, you're that bitch from Game of Thrones, right?"
Damn, son.
Wanted the smoke.
That's probably Joffrey too. Joffrey gets that a lot
Yo,
too.
he
yeah.
does. These are the same people that signed the petition.
Exactly. Rest in peace, Rhaegar. Rest in peace, Ed. The Night Brother, man.
right,
from
right,
Night's Watch. Died in.
Saving
Watch
Sam.
has ended.
Saving Sam.
Rest in peace, Talisa Stark, man. Pregnant with Rob's baby.
She was a baddie.
She was a baddie.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Khal Drogo.
Oh.
Oh, moving on to bigger and better things. Aquaman.
Fuck you, Tywin.
Renly.
Hold on. Who else? Rest in peace, Loras Tyrell.
Oh, Iron Fist.
Went on to become Iron. Rest in peace, Jojen, who helped Bran get out there. Rest in peace. Oh, 1-1.
Oh.
The
The
giant.
Giant.
Yeah.
And finally, rest in peace, Daenerys. Even though you're a crazy psycho flame bitch. Like, whatever. You gave us an amazing character arc and development. So, Emilia Clarke, I commend you. She deserves an Emmy for
She
that.
does.
So, shout out to
Yo,
y'all.
shout out Jamie, bro.
Shout out. Oh, yeah.
Bugging.
Yeah, but kind of.
Why?
Yes, Jamie. Yeah.
Don't forget about Sandor.
Yes, the Hound. Rest in
yeah.
peace, the Hound.
Mormons.
The little bear. The little bear when he went the MVP kill.
Marjorie Tyrell.
Marjorie, yes.
Egret.
The little bear
Egret.
that stabbed the giant.
In the eye,
Yeah,
yep.
that was dope.
Anybody
She
else?
was a beast.
That's about it. Hodor.
Hodor.
And obviously, the saddest death, Shirlene.
Charlene, yeah. Rest in peace to
Baratheon.
Charlene. That was fucked up, but yeah, guys. So look
Yeah.
forward
Thank you
to
for tuning
our
in.
look forward to our Dark Phoenix review. In the coming in 2 weeks, we're gonna drop that. And then Far From Home after that. And yeah, just stick around, stay tuned, keep fucking with us, and that's it, right?
Follow our
Anything else?
Instagram, Comic Gods.
Yeah.
YouTube, podcast,
All of it.
Chilling with Villains.
And yeah, that's it, right?
Yeah.
That's it. And now our watch has ended. So,
Yeah. That's the name of it.
also, thank you, HBO. Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank you,
Dan and
HBO,
Dave.
Game
Thank
of
you,
Thrones.
George R. R. Martin. Thank you. To the entire cast, this
Thank
whole
you.
Stark family. Thank you, all of y'all.
Thank you.
I fuck with y'all. Love y'all. 3,000.
We didn't sign the petition, so join us on our podcast.
It started and ended with the Starks.
It did.
Facts.
So thank y'all. Bye.